Now, this probably isn't the first time that I've heard of someone trying to date a digital character. However, Gintama has really gone above and beyond, as always, taking things to the extreme. And thanks to that, I think I am forever scarred. However, there's some more Gintama to watch, so we best just sit down, get it over with, and hope we don't lose any more of our dignity, should there be any actually left. But it should be comically amusing nonetheless, so let's get stuck in. And so far, even though with the change of opening, where it's a bit more serious, a bit more brooding and dark, the episodes haven't really followed through with that theme. I do want another Katsura-centric episode. We haven't had enough Elizabeth. And as always, the really artistic moments when they get really into the fighting and whatnot. Still a highlight and very memorable. I want this to be a bit more of a actual plot-driven episode, but from what I remember of the preview, no. I have been in conversation where I've been talking about an entirely different subject. Of course it is. Looks like she's going to be left out. Poor Kagura. Who knows that she had friends, though? We have been getting little bits and glimpses of her life outside of the odd jobs place. That's a horrifying image. I I think any cell phone that they can afford probably wouldn't be worth it. Wow, Sadaharu learned to speak. What are some of the animation style on Kagura's face seems a bit different to some of the other episodes. Poor Sadaharu. I think you know why it has to be convoluted. Hmm. I'm sure this is the reference, but I'm not sure what to. Quick. Ah, okay. I think you might need more newspaper than that. To think that they have these arguments and actually what, just make all of these props so that. Oh, is it a cell phone? Oh, it's several cell phones. Maybe you should wish for other things as well. Just ask and Sadaharu provides. Would you want to? Well, just like her flowery umbrella. I'm not sure which of those phones is preferable to own. Okay. I don't think these phones mean as much to the other two as it does to her. She has a phone, but what about the like credit to start tech? Oh god. Because she has a phone, she has to use it. Of course, that would be his tone. Maybe you can find a different conversation to message about. This came out of nowhere. She's fine. She's going to lose the ability to talk. The thing is, I almost definitely went through that kind of thing where rather than talking, it was much easier just to message someone. But it wasn't to people in the same room. How would you know? Yeah, usually when you're talking about how smooth someone's excretions are. Of course, it's their fault. Why doesn't she message the friends that she was talking to about the TV show? Oh no. Oh! Yeah, there's many things on his phone that probably he doesn't want being seen. Jesus. But yeah, he's what's wrong with his wallpaper? Is it not from is it the original owners? Information from the phone? Which information would that be? The contents of Sadaharu's bowels? Nope. Jingle. If the first one didn't work, just try again. It's probably for the best. Just leave him be. Really? It's a text message. Just open it. Well, that's one way to... I wonder why Cube is taking such interest in that. This is why intentions and him. Intentions of your words can be misconstrued in message format. Probably not. You're just recruiting people. Okay. As far as spam goes, it could have been worse. Okay. How do you just accidentally kind of make a text pal? I'm happy for her. It's making you think as though, oh no, someone dangerous. That's quite a snazzy hat there. Nice fashion sense. That is one name. I'm sure that when they get there, Kakuta's actually just made a really, really good friend. It's good that you can have such an ominous kanji and word so easily just condensed. Moido. Nope, he's going to ask for money or something. Part. He hasn't quite had enough of those balls. I hope he washes his hands after. If it was anyone else, you'd think it was almost intentional. It's one way to draw them out to you. It's... Oh, okay. I mean, close enough. You might have distracted him. Wait, 10 minutes? What's he doing? I'm surprised there's no one else just watching this screaming man standing. Oh, he's happy. Screaming in the middle of the street. How Shinpachi is reading these inflections in the voices. I'm starting to feel sorry for this deaf cancer guy. Oh wow, he is now a eunuch. That would happen. Unfortunately, they've all been wiped clean, as far as the mechanic has said. It can be so difficult talking in person. Actually, quite useful for a barber to have hand extensions like that. Really losing customers for not talking? I think I would go to him for that reason. It gave him an outlet, a way to actually get his message across. He's just a tuny, isn't he? Wow. Kentucky actually left the pachinko parlor. Uh, it's the same kind of bullshit that Kagura was. But, old man. Well, not really. Kind of cheap, actually. Yeah, Kentucky hasn't quite got the hang of it. Now it's on you. Yeah, they're not together anymore. What what they were saying back in the bar, whether they haven't responded to her. The thing is, he doesn't have a phone to actually see any of this, what's going on. See, of all the problems that this world faces, Kagura being a destructive alien is actually probably the most human. Yeah, probably best not to bring that bit up, though. So as he let go now. He doesn't seem to be having, you know, problems talking at the minute. So maybe it was an outlet for him to grow. So the original phones that Shinpachi and Gintoki had, plus a green one? Well, that and you don't know how to use it. Are they going to actually get their own, though? Oh. I mean, if text message is actually able to do this, then holy hell, we're onto a big business. Hmm. She using her powers for good. Ah, good. As long as they don't land their corner into any particular buildings or anything. I think giving them a phone would actually be quite good, though. Some taped it back together. Some actual communication between the group would be quite good. The small things really matter to her, don't they? It's not the first time we've seen that side of her character. And phones and whatnot have become integral to many of our way of life, especially at the minute when there's not really much face to face or going outside socializing to be done. But yeah, it's seemingly the way that Gintama loves to do it, isn't it? Set out a premise. Oh no, they're all in danger. Something big. Oh no, it's just something stupid. Some grand conspiracy evil organization. Nope. Just an old man who couldn't let go of the past and trying to speak to his wife. I mean, sometimes the funerals can be like a happy occasion. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. I think I went through every stage of phone usage. I used to hate calling people with a passion. Wouldn't ever answer if they happened to call me. Instead, responded only via text. And well, not to the extreme that Kagura was at. Hopefully not, at least. I might be seeing my history slightly differently. But right now, I prefer actually talking. It's a bit more personal and involved. But are they saying that after they got those new phones, they didn't think about trying them out and testing her back at all? Texting her back at all? I must admit, though, where the scenes where she was like texting good morning and whatnot, that was good. I think we all like it when Kagura just is able to have a bit of fun and act, well, just free and innocently. But there's some more Gintama coming up, and as long as we don't ask where Sadaharu came across those phones to eat them, I'm sure we can move on. So, if you enjoyed, let me know. Subscribe so you don't miss out, or you can just continue over to the next episode. But really, I think it's fine if you enjoy playing with balls. I just don't need to hear about it. See you in the next one. If you would like to send me a slightly creepy message in the early hours of the morning, and yet you don't have my phone number, the next best thing, have a look at my Patreon instead. And I really need to thank my patrons Sal, Raywin, Electric Antarthia, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mats, Rasmus Paulson, Gurley, Denman 1997, ASD, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else. Because somehow I think they may want to hear anything I have to say. Even if I'm on the toilet.